The Fontaine Archon quest was completely unexpected. After Sumeru's Archon quest setting the bar really high, I was wondering what will miHoYo do to surpass it. To my surprise, miHoYo did something I didn't expect at all. One thing that this Archon quest did really good was the pacing. They really sped up the pacing compared to past Archon quests, but even then, it didn't really felt rushed or that they talked too much. When you enter Fontaine, it's not even 10 minutes and you're already meeting with Lynette and Fontaine's Archon, Furina, showing a lot of show-don't-tell techniques like the guy that was spying on the traveler on Sumeru, which was the one that informed Furina that they were coming but they never mentioned it. Also, setting up characters very well in advance. We get to know a lot of important characters in a short span of time, which in my opinion makes everything much more interesting than using a bunch of NPCs. Of course, there are a few NPCs here and there, but compared to other quests, I feel this one strike a good balance. And if you like content about JRPGs and anime games, make sure to smash that subscribe button. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? After we saw Lynnie's show and get a murder case, Traveler is assigned as the attorney to defend the accused, and suddenly the game turned into a detective game. The playing inspiration for 3 great adventure games are present. These games are Professor Layton, Danganronpa, and of course, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The way you investigate the case is straight up Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. Even the music feels like Professor Layton for the instruments, and I can hear the accordions, and the melody is totally inspired by Ace Attorney. Now that I think of it, Fontaine feels a lot like some Professor Layton settings. Or is it just me? The whole court and prosecution parts were totally inspired by Ace Attorney, which is a good thing in my opinion, and the whole make a story using the evidence is inspired by Danganronpa, which uses the same gameplay. Honestly, this entire quest felt like a huge homage. I was nerding a lot when I was playing it, so it's not like they tried to surpass Sumeru's Archon quest, but they tried to do something completely different to mix things up, and I totally liked it. I think that the Sumeru Archon quest is better overall, but we still need to wait and see for the Fontaine one to finish. But so far, I liked it a lot, and I'm glad miHoYo is actually improving in making this, because I feel like the events in Sumeru were not hitting the right notes for me. But I think the writers of the events and the Archon quest are actually different people, which makes total sense. I play Genshin mainly for the Archon quest and exploration lately, and I'm really glad they're improving on the writing for the main quests. I'll be talking spoilers now, so if you haven't finished the Archon quest, I don't want to ruin it for you. Well, let's talk. I wasn't expecting Lynnie and Lynette to be Fatui. Maybe it was hinted on the teaser, but I thought they were just being manipulated by Arlecchino, which could still be the case for the way Lynnie described Arlecchino. Is it Arlecchino? Arlecchino? I don't know. She must be hiding something from them. Not necessarily lying to them, but not telling the whole story. They will save Fontaine from the flood, but then what? Also, I liked Nadia's characterization. I wasn't interested in her character only from the trailers, but she ended up being a very nuanced character that ended up winning my heart. Neuvillette characterization is interesting. I had a few theories while I was playing the quest. One of them is that he is kind of a familiar to Furina, kind of like Yae Miko is for Raiden. Another crazy theory I had is that since Lynnie was searching for the Oratory's core and didn't find anything, I thought maybe the core is actually Neuvillette. Wouldn't that be crazy? But not unexpected. All of this will explain why he's so apathetic towards others, or so he will appear to be, because towards the end of Act 2, we can see he is not that robotic as we thought he will be. He actually have doubts, and is actually a flawed character, which is great. Talking about Furina, she is, well, kind of a bratty character. More so than I expected her to be. She's just like a brat, but with god powers. It's a shame we didn't get to see her powers here. But watching her inner thoughts was actually funny. Also, when Tartaglia was making a ruckus in the opera, she seemed to be the one that was going to stop him, but in the end was Nublet, which made me came with the familiar theory, but it could just be me. Also, the end of Act 2 was splendid. I am talking about how it suddenly became a psychological horror game right there at the end. Vosh got what he deserved. Did I like Fontaine's Archon quest? Yes, I liked it a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like this type of videos, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. Take care!